guys, it's Kelly. Welcome back to the channel of Chilled Relaxed Plant Content, where we talk about our plants, we try to learn the best way to grow them so that they grow how we want them to grow. If you are a planty person, plant enthusiast, love plants, like to learn about them, watch them, repot them, or just buy them, hit the subscribe button. Let's be plant friends. So today, I'm surrounded by plants again, and we're going to be repotting them. So I am graduating at the end of this semester, and I want to try to get these plants in pots so that I don't have random pots floating around. Makes it a little easier transporting the plants when they have like a nice soil mix. And yeah, so I have a couple of questions I put on Instagram, like if anybody had any questions for me, like just random questions, and I got a few, and then I added a couple of like fun questions in the mix that I thought were fun. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna angle you down, I think, so that you can see the plants and you'll just like hear me talk, I guess, right? That's fine. All right, let's get to it. All right, so the first plant we're going to be repotting is my Monstera Peru. It's just looking a little rough. It's a little wobbly in there, and I want to put it in this planter because I know I've mentioned before, but I like there to be some type of aspect that like keeps either collections together or something. So like my shelving is one, my lights are another, and my Monstera and Repotting plants are in like a bluish white type of a planter. And now I have this one for this guy. I also want to reuse this pot for another plant. I have all of my pothos, most of my philodendrons, and well, trailing philodendrons, and some of my scindapsus in these types of pots made by ceramicist Nikki Gunning. I wonder if you can see that. It is beautiful. I love these plants. I ordered 4 more, and when they come in, I'll do a little show and tell of the planters that I got from her this time. So I don't have a lot of soil, so we're going to be reusing a lot of their soil. The soils that we're not going to be reusing is the soil from probably the begonias, like anything that's like a really peat heavy, just because plants never do well in that, in my care. So we're just going to loosen this up. I also kind of want to just check on the roots because there was some yellowing on the lower leaves, and they feel okay. They look okay. Nothing's like ripping off. I can tug on them. They're pretty intact. So I'm just going to try to bury it a little bit more securely in this one, and we'll see. So okay, so the first question is somewhere. I lost my questions. Coffee or tea? I am a tea drinker mostly, and that is only because coffee has betrayed me. It gives me really bad heartburn, so I no longer partake in the coffee as much. I still will get nice coffee from Dunkin' Donuts, but I will do so knowing that I will be in pain later, which is fine. I think teas have more varieties anyway, so there's more options for me to go with and to try. I like to try new things, so I feel like, see how you're doing. That feels more secure. Nice. That looks good. And I'm not going to fill it up because I don't want to cover this part because then it could potentially rot. But my Monstera Peru, looking good. Okay. Oh man, the next, so did I answer that question? Yeah, I'm a tea drinker, a forced tea drinker, because coffee gives me really good heartburn. And the lighting still, again, maybe if I do this, it's fine. Look at the plants, not me, it's alright. Okay, the next plant I'm going to pot up is going to be these by philodendron by penifolium. I have 2 of them, so I'm going to put them in like the 6-inch pot, and we're going to hope I don't kill them. They are kind of like shallow, so I don't know, but I think it'll be alright. Alright, next, oh that's loud. The next question, mountains or beach? I am a beach person. I would rather be at the beach than in the mountains. I do not like being cold. So beach, definitely. And I really don't have a lot of soil, which is good because you don't want to have to, I don't want to have to carry a bunch of soil, like pack soil, you know. The next question is climbing or trailing plants. I prefer trailing plants, but I think I am starting to get into some climbing philodendrons, kind of. I don't need like every single climbing philodendron there are. I think a lot of the varieties out there kind of look the same. But like this one, you know, to have one like horse head shape, one, you know, narrow leaf shape, have one that's a neon color, one that's a dark green, one that has red petioles, you know, a painted lady kind of deal. To have one of each is pretty good, I think. Okay, look at the roots on this guy. Pretty good, pretty good. Okay. Next question, country or city? Suburbs. I don't really want to live in a fast-paced city, and right now where I am at school is very rural, and I don't want to live in a rural area either. I need like a medium amount of stuff to do. You know, not too much, not too little. So there's that one. Okay, next is introvert or extrovert. I'm definitely more of an introvert. I don't really like going out. I guess when I was younger, I would go out more, but I don't know why I showed you that. But I think that's like with everybody. Once you get a little older, you don't really want to go out as much. So I'd rather be at home with my pets and plants. Next question, favorite genus? Just one? Just one? That is hard. Well, Hoyas are up there, but so are Pothos, Scindapsus. I'm gonna wait, hold on. Okay, we have a new angle, and I think the neighbors are done walking around. I don't know. It feels like every time I start recording, they come like out of their apartments to like listen in, which is whatever, like it's fine. But they make a lot of fucking noise. That's like when they decide they need to like bang out a rug or whatever it is. And like, I get it. They want to be, not that they want to be nosy, but they're just curious, right? It's just like, it's annoying. Anyway, yeah, I'm an introvert. This is the bipennifolium, all potted up. Looking good, looking good. Okay. Next, I think I'm going to pot up this pink princess. And let's see what the roots like. Oh, we got some roots coming out the bottom. That's good. Look at that. Look at all those roots. They look good. Okay. I'm going to just take some of this harder compacted soil from the top and use that to help fill out the bottom of the planter. Just a little bit. This way there's like some more fresh stuff on top. Oh, I'm glad I did that. Is that that's a plug. Why? I don't even know. I'm just gonna try to rip it off without really doing anything else. All right, we're gonna leave it as is for now, I think. I really hate those plugs. They don't help. Okay. Next, we were talking about the favorite genus. Hoyas, Pothos, Scindapsus are the top three. Alright, so this is the pink princess. We're doing alright. We're starting to run out of soil. Alright, I'm not going to fill it up all the way to the top because we got some of these baby leaves that I don't want to cover. They're still hanging in there, so we'll leave them alone. And yeah, I think that's a cool, like a nice teal color with the dark burgundy and the pink splashing. I think that looks good. And I can always give that plant a stake if it needs some support. Next question. What are my other hobbies? Candle making. I like to make intention candles with herbs and crystals. What should I pot up next? I'm going to do this Dracaena. This is a Dracaena Kiwi. I bought this like a month and a half ago from Paul and Sandy's too in Connecticut. other hobbies I have, I like to read when I'm not in school. When I'm in school, I really don't feel like I have time to read or do other things other than school stuff, so I'll be happy to be able to get back into reading now that school is over. And recently I've kind of picked up bird watching, which I know is weird, but I set up a bunch of bird. I'm just gonna dump this in with my soil and give it a good mix, just to help it out, because I think it would benefit the plant. But I set up a bunch of bird feeders in my backyard at home, and the birds that are coming are like really cool. I haven't like really seen them too much, like I haven't noticed them. So that's been like a thing I do in the mornings, on the weekends. And I guess I'll take out like this extra dead roots from the last plant, right? We don't need too much of it. Yeah, so those are my like current other hobbies at the time, at this moment. I would like to do like maybe go hiking or walking more, but I don't know. We have to see what my job, what job I get, the type of schedule I end up with, and just go from there, kind of. They always have like such shallow root systems, the Dracaenas, and I'm always nervous that the plants I put them in are not gonna, it's gonna be too deep of a pot. But I really like these pots. I got them last year from State Lot, Job Lot, whatever it's called. Job Lot, State Lot, Ocean, State Lot, whatever it's called. I got it from there. I got a bunch of them. I got like 7 of them. Because I'm crazy, but you know. So, alright, that's good. My current favorite plant is probably the Hoya Jennifer, hands down. I made a Hoya collection video, like apartment houseplant tour video. You can go check that out. I spent quite a bit of time on my Hoya Jennifer. It's just like a very easy growing plant for me. It's nice, it stays nice and bushy. It hasn't really tendrilled out yet, but I feel like it will soon. It's starting to put out little tendrils, so I'm excited about that. And I can't wait to get that plant up onto a trellis and just see all the venation, and I really want to get that plant to flower. So, yeah. Hoya Jennifer, go check it out and Google it. It's a great plant. Okay, next we're going to pot up this other Dracaena. I think it's called Song of India or something like that. Is it labeled? I don't have the label anymore. But yeah, it's called Song of India. And this was the original. This was the original plant of it. And I cut the top off because all the leaves had fallen off and it was getting like weird and like mushy at the top. It's dried out, and I don't know if you can see this, but there is like right here, this little growth, it's coming back. Maybe you can see it against my finger. It's so little, so I'm gonna try to keep this too. I do think there are 3 plants in this planter, so there'll be 4 total plants in this pot, which might be a tight squeeze, but we're gonna go with it. And this is a plant that has a lot of peat moss in it. So I'm gonna take out a lot of the peat moss. Just because my watering style isn't great with peat moss. Okay, so the next question I have is cats or dogs? Both. I don't think I'll ever just have one. Like I don't know, I've always grown up with cats and dogs, and yeah, so I'm probably always gonna have cats and dogs. Right now I have 3 cats, Almost, who is 10. I'll put up pictures. Almost, who is 10. Emma, who's 6, and Calliope, who is 6. And over the summer, we had to put Ralph down. He is also 10, or would have been 10, or is 10, I don't know. But we had to put him down. He ended up getting like an eye cancer, which is like apparently like very fast spreading and stuff like that, which it definitely was. It was definitely fast spreading. And within like 6 months, we had to like put him down after we had gotten like the initial cancer removed and paid a bunch of money for that. And then it just ended up coming back. And yeah, at that point, we kind of knew he was ready to go. So yeah, that happened. But we still have 4 dogs. We have Boo Boo, who is 9, Baby, who's also 9, and we have Bear, who is 8, and Blaze, who is 7. And they're all very good dogs for the most part. You know, they act up and stuff. Bear, we have to put him in like a diaper because he likes to mark things, and yeah, it doesn't work when you have like a couch, you know? So that's annoying, but it's fine. And we recently got 3 fish. I went to a like pet store out by me. They have like they have a wallaby. It's called Country Critters. I forget where. I think it's in Patchogue, New York. If you're ever on Long Island, go check it out. They have like a wallaby. They have a duck. They have like huge fish tanks with huge fish. It's really cool. And I brought the older nieces, and we picked out 3 fish. They're mollies. We have them in a 10-gallon tank, and they are happy. Their names are Molly, Holly, and Dolly. Yes, those are the names. And we will not be changing those names. The kids helped pick them out, and that's it. Those are their names. Okay, this is the scary part, kind of shoving everything in here. I hope you can see. I don't know. Sometimes I just get into doing the plant stuff. I forget, like, there's a camera. And I forget, like, angles and stuff. Don't freak out with the transfer. I'll probably wait a day or 2 to water them, just because the soil feels like there is a little bit of moisture in it, and yeah, I don't know. I feel like sometimes when you water a plant right away, it kind of like puts the plant in more shock. I don't know. It just depends, I guess, on the plant. Let me show you. This is what we got going on. All right, and the last question. So we'll probably end on the Song of India. Is plant most excited to see grow? That is my variegated Heteroecium, the Hartley philodendron. I got it at 1 cutting. I think it had 1 leaf. I think we're up to 4 full leaves and 1 on the way. It's very exciting. That's actually the plant I want to transfer into this pot. So then all of my trailing philodendrons will be in these types of pots. Yeah, all my plants that are in these pots do really well. So yeah, that's what I want to do. So I guess that is it for this video. Let me know what your favorite plant is, and are you a cat or dog person, or both? And what's your favorite genus of plants? Until next time, relax, plant, and peace out.